Thousands of farmers from all over the UK and a convoy of tractors have descended on central London to protest against the UK government's inheritance tax on farms.
Having previously been exempt from paying inheritance tax, farms which are worth more than £1 million, the equivalent of about $2 million Australian dollars, will have to pay 20%. Many farmers fear their families will have to leave the land, and they say that'll have an impact on the UK's food production.
2/3 of farms will be bankrupt by this tax. And like Australians, we should be self-sufficient in food. We're quite capable of it. We just need a government to support us.
I appreciate that they say that everyone gets the first £1 million, but a lot of farms, the asset value, the land is above that. And the problem with that is that farmers are a classic group of people that are asset rich, cash poor. They do not have the cash to pay.
The number of farms affected by these tax changes differs depending on who you talk to. The government says only 500 of the wealthiest estates would be affected, but farmers say up to 70,000 farms could be.
I'm a generational farmer, I'm fourth now, and that could be where it stops when we're not a rich cash farm, but we've got plenty in assets, so by the time you add the costs up, we reach their threshold, but we're one of the smallest farms in our area and we're going to be affected by it.
Among the protesters was former Top Gear host Jeremy Clarkson, who's previously said he'd bought a farm to avoid inheritance tax, but is now a vocal advocate for the farmers. This is the first mass protest against the UK's Labor government since it came to power in July after 14 years of Conservative rule. The government says it needs the money to mop up mistakes made by the previous administration.
We have to plug that £22 billion black hole in our public finances, otherwise we can't fix our public services like the broken National Health Service, so it's only right that we've had to ask the wealthiest landowners and the biggest farms to pay their fair share.
It's been a peaceful protest here today. There's even been children here with toy tractors. But the rally organisers say that things will escalate in the future if the government doesn't listen.